Hello, my name is Adam Winrich, 32-time Guinness World Record holder for whip cracking, and this is a follow-up video to a video I posted about 3 weeks ago about a whip making fail. It was basically a Spectra bull whip that I made that didn't quite meet up to my expectations for a customer friend of mine who specifically wanted a 6.5-foot bull whip that was loud and good for tosses. So I wasn't happy with the Spectra whip, so I made him a 275 cord whip. So I'll talk a little bit about the pros and cons of each one and why I think this one should suit his needs better than the Spectra whip. So I suppose first, let's do some pros of each one. So the pros of Spectra is that it's super strong and it's less prone to staining than a regular paracord. And when I say strong, it means it's very abrasion resistant. So probably this whip will last much longer than any paracord whip. However, with 275 cord, I think it's more dense than Spectra. Spectra is actually less dense than water. And 275 cord is much cheaper than Spectra. I just ordered some new Spectra and it cost me $245 for a 1,000-foot spool, whereas 275 cord, you can buy 1,000 feet for like $50, $60, and it's much more available. I have to special order Spectra 275 cord, very easy to get from websites like the Paracord store, which is where I got this 275 cord from. Now, both of the insides of these whips are about identical. The only difference is that on this one, I used a hollow handle foundation, so I used a hollow piece of graphite, which gives the handle a little bit of taper. This one has just a slightly heavier piece of fiberglass in the handle. So with that lighter handle, that should make the whip spin faster in the air when he does tosses, and it should make the whip a little bit more nose heavy, which should make it louder. So I'm gonna do a little cracking with both whips, and we'll see if you can hear in the video that the 275 cord whip is louder. And for my money, I would say a 275 cord whip performs better than Spectra. It just doesn't quite have the durability. However, how durable do you need a whip to be? I have yet to successfully wear out a 275 cord whip, and I've been making them for about 5-6 years. However, I do have Spectra whips that I've been using for almost 10 years that are still working just fine. Anyway, all right, let's crack these guys and see what you guys think. Toss. All right, so that was the Spectra whip. Now for 275 cord. Yeah, I can definitely tell that the 275 cord whip tosses a little bit faster, and for me, it's a little bit easier to get a louder crack out of it than the Spectra whip. And since they're both 6.5 foot long with 12-inch handles, I should do a little bit of cracking with both of them. That's a little bit of cracking with a 275 cord whip and a Spectra bull whip. And I should finish this off by mentioning I've made several videos with Spectra bull whips, and they've been seen by other young budding whip makers or even old whip makers, and they're like, where do I get some of that Spectra from? Like I said, it's super expensive. I have to special order it. But if you want to challenge yourself as a whip maker and try to make something that performs better or performs different than 550 cord, try 275 cord. You can probably get it from the same place that you're buying your 550 cord from. Well, my name is Adam Winrich. Thanks for watching.